You got it. You got it.
And the Hadzabe tribe, they are speaking Tanzania language. Tanzania language is the language, if you hear, there is a click in.
So I'm Henry. Okay.
Akanabeko no mogesa. Kanakoko akanabeko lech and anakoko.
Okay, and I'm curious if they would give me a name, what name would they give me?
Anasema ukimwangalia unaweza kumpa jina gani?
Bami au. Fungua.
Fungua.
Fungua. And why?
Because you went very far and you were strong, you came back.
So, because the wind was messing up my audio, I figured, hey, let's do a voiceover. Now, let's dive into the story of the Hadzabe tribe. They are known as hunters and gatherers and being nomadic. And nomadic simply means that they're always on the move and hunting for their next meal. As of now, they are around 1300 Hadzabe tribe members, but the number is actually dropping. They don't lead an easy life. The declining numbers are partly because their way of life is different to what we consider normal. They have a unique approach if we're talking about marriage. This can lead to some genetic issues. Next to that, they've lost also a lot of their traditional lands, which makes hunting harder. This forces them to break the traditional beliefs, unfortunately, just to be able to survive. For example, they sometimes have to eat hyena meat, although it is considered taboo in their culture as it is associated with dead and unclean food. The water they drink is often dirty and make them prone to illness. Add to that the new diseases that are popping up and the fact that they don't have a great access to healthcare. So as you can see, the tribe hunts using the bow and arrow. They usually hunt in the morning, and that's where I joined them, but they also hunt in the evening. After the morning hunt, one of the first things they are doing is smoking marijuana. One of the things that they trade with other tribes. Mostly things that are used for trades are food, jewellery and arrows. If we're talking about the arrows, you will see later in this video because there is another tribe who are making them. They've got three kinds of arrows that they are using. So one is with the corn, and that one is designed to knock out the animals when the arrow doesn't quite do the job. Then there's an arrow with hooks. That one is perfect for medium-sized animals like pigs and monkeys. And the thing is, monkeys tend to pull out the arrow out of their body. So that's why you see all these hooks, to inflict more damage. And then you see the black one, that's the poisoned one. They make it by boiling a part of the desert rose plant and coating the arrow with it. It's lethal, taking down an animal in just 10 to 15 minutes. But here's the thing, it doesn't affect the meat, so it's all good to eat. Ah, yeah, and the bowstring, they make that out of animal tendons.
all the dogs. What is the purpose? Yeah, the dog of that is the second hunter. First, they get smelling of the close bushes and keep out the animal, and for them it's easy to shoot him. Secondly, also it's good for chasing monkey and baboon up they climb on the tree, and then for them it's easy to shoot. Kinds of animal.
Okay. Maybe we'll see it in a few seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, they got it. They got it. They got it. They got it.
So we're walking now for 2.5 hours in a row, and we only stopped a few times for shooting an animal. But these guys, wow, this stamina is amazing. They just keep on walking, and they are not walking slowly, they're walking quite fast. And I have really long legs and I can keep up with them, but I don't know, if I had longer legs I would be more tired, I guess. But yeah, it's a really nice adventure. I've been through many needles, more than a hospital will have. But yeah, it's a really cool adventure, and I really like to see how they just living primitive, and the goal is food, and that's what they live for. They don't need much more. One thing I found out that kind of flips my perspective is that half of the money from the tourists who visits goes straight back to the Hadzabe tribe to provide them with clean water, healthcare, and offer educational opportunities. This makes me wonder just how authentic their life really is, and what would have happened if they were truly isolated from civilization. So JJ wanted to surprise me with going to the lake. At the lake we saw the fisherman tribe who was fishing by hand, which must be quite heavy. I've seen that their pull strength is so strong compared to their push strength because they're pulling the net by hand out of the water, which was really interesting to see. we are driving to the Datoga tribe. The Datoga tribe is known as the blacksmith tribe. In the video, you will see why it is called the blacksmith tribe.
Datoga tribe, about 300 years ago, the Datoga tribe, they came from in South Sudan. The last place where they arrived in Tanzania, Ngorongoro.
At the crater.
Yes, after 100 years, Maasai, they entered Ngorongoro from Serengeti. They live together with Maasai, but they're having conflict between Maasai and Datoga because of the thief of cow, and Maasai, they push out Datoga, they came in this land. Even Datoga are nomadic.
Okay.
Yeah. Like nowadays, a lot of Datoga, they are split of all in Tanzania to find the grass, like in coast of Tanzania, and in Tanga region, Morogoro, and south of Tanzania. Because here you can see totally dry. And Datoga also, they made some local beer.
Local beer. Okay.
Yeah, that's beer they made with honey. They mix with the roots of aloe vera and water. And that's beer in their language, they're known as gisoda. Gisoda is the beer they made during when the older people they die, during when they do circumcision for the men, during when they do the wedding ceremony, and also during when maybe there is a late raining, so they sacrifice black sheep. They go under the acacia. They pray in traditional in order the rain to come, grass to grow, and the cattle to have the grass. For instance, when the old people they die for this tribe, the way how they buried are quite different with young one. Normally, the grave of the old people, normally they are digging the circle.
Circle.
But for the young one, they are digging square.
Okay.
Square. According to the tradition of the Datoga tribe, even somebody, if they die even now, they don't wait tomorrow. They can bury it immediately. Except the older people, they can wait tomorrow because the way how they bury it a little bit are different. After they dig in the cycle grave, after digging, they slowly or they killing black bulls of cow. After killing black bulls of cow, they skinning. That skin, they go to cover the dead body. They cover the dead body everywhere, but they remain only the head. And on the top of the head, they put the butter from the milk. And then they lay skin under the hole, or they put some small chair inside of the hole. And then they go to sitting in that dead body. Normally, they look at the place where the sun rises.
Okay.
And then they are putting the sun, and then they cover slowly up they finish.
Okay.
So it is depending if even those ceremony for the old people are quite different, because others, for the pastoralist people, they can celebrate even sometimes 1 month. See, they celebrate it.
That's long.
Yeah. So after that's old man, if maybe is from the after buried, after 1 year later, they're going to making the big ceremony.
After 1 year, so they need to come back.
Yes. Or 6 months later.
Okay. At the same place.
But that's a grave.
Okay.
Grave, yeah. They making the big ceremony, and that ceremony in their language they known as Bungeda. Bungeda is a ceremony which they celebrate for 5 days up to 15 days for nowadays, but past they celebrate it for 30 days.
And how do they celebrate it?
There is a lot of celebration. Killing a lot of cow, singing, drinking a local beer, whiskey beer for honey, yeah? And so normally, if it's an old man, before starting celebrate, if it's an old man, first, they build this grave. They build it 2 meters higher.
They built a grave 2 meters
again.
Okay.
But it's already buried like 1 year ago. So they build it, put it these pots, 1-2 meter higher. They build and they put this plaster, but in the middle again is empty. But they fill up with a cow dung. After fill up with the cow dung, do you understand?
What's the cow dung?
Cow sheets.
Ah, yeah, the cow sheets, yeah.
Yeah.
The skin, yeah.
No, poop.
Ah, the poop. Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. They are putting, after putting, they're starting to celebrate. They start to bungenda.
I think if we do this in the Netherlands, they won't say it's celebrating if you put poop on my grave.
That has a meaning. This tribe are polygamy. They're married more than one wife. See?
More than one wife?
Yeah, it's like a Maasai, more than one wife.
Okay.
So, at the end, that's old man, let's say he have a 5 wife. Each wife, the first son for each wife, they climbing from this grave, they go to put the stick on the top of the grave. And that's about the end of ceremony.
Okay.
But if it's an old woman, they don't build the grave. Except that's old woman. If she have a magic power or she's the witch doctor, they can build the grave. But if they don't have those things, at the end of ceremony, the first daughter of that old woman, they're going to put the clay pot on the top of the grave. And the wife of the first son, they're going to put the whisker. No whisker?
I don't
Something
know.
which they use for cooking.
Okay.
Whisker.
For stirring.
For stirring. Ah, yeah. Okay.
For stirring.
Yeah. So they are putting the wife of the first son, they put in that whisker. But the first daughter, they put the clay pot on the top of the grave. And that's about the end of ceremony. So we can see from here to here.
They made this one out of this?
From this one to this one.
Oh, yeah.
We will see live. Here don't question it, but I want your eyes to see.
Okay, okay, that's amazing. There.
This?
Yeah, what is it and what are they?
That is a machine, they're grinding the cornflower.
Ah,
We will see, no problem.
The kid is born, the mother will create this song for the kid. It depends with how did she go through since when she was pregnant to birth. So she'll explain everything that she went through till when she gave birth to the child. So every kid in our tribe, when the kid is born, he or she has his own song.
So you have your own song as well.
So the women, their work is just stay at home, take care of the kids, and grind maize, cook for the family, such kind of things. Then the men used to move from one place to another to look for pasture.
Where?
For the pasture, I mean
Okay.
for the grass and water for the animals. So in the morning, the men get out of the home, go out, Rest the coaches, then they come back in the evening.
And all men are like they are now gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Another things, when you're grinding, many years, the men they don't wear any kinds of clothes. You see, what they let them some skin. So when they grind, some things they go to over there. Yeah, that's why this is another reason. Datoga actually here is arranging marriage.
It's arranged marriage.
Arranging marriage, you have to pay some dowry.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to marry it, can pay cow.
Okay.
If you don't have
And
a cow,
then I can pay 5 cows and I have 5.
5 cows or 10 cows, it is depending. And if you don't have a cow, you can put in money.
Okay.
And then you can do the toga.
You see this, the January, this they melted them here. So they do recycling.
Here, I want to introduce, but that's all the women at there. So you have Wajuku, where in 16 grandchild and 7 great grandchild.
Okay.
From 2 children.
From two children. So what is the usual number they get kids? Like how many kids?
According our tradition, Datoga traditional is not how many.
Is as
You have to
as
take
much
it-
as possible?
No, you have to take you all in the world.
Okay.
Take you all in the world.
Okay.
That is the principle. It's not how much.
I
If
see.
the woman they have like hash, you have a 2 in their life. In their life, inside they have only 2 children.
Mm-hmm.
But oh papa, Benny, come out.
It depends with how many kids you can give.
Yeah.
I see.
Until they
End of your kids out.
I see.
It's
Okay.
no difference with Europe. Europe
Yeah.
we're making number, and then we use the pills to stop. But here no,
No. Exactly.
coming the world.
So as much as possible.
Yeah.
They have a type of jewelry around their neck and their arms.
Yes.
Is there a particular reason why they are wearing that? Does it show something?
Okay, Rizik.
those are just the beads, and mostly is some have different kind of beads, except for the married women, the ones that they have it.
So
And also the bracelets that they have. If you see a big bracelet like this grandma here,
yeah,
so these bracelets are used as a marriage ring.
as a
So,
marriage ring. Okay.
Yeah, we don't use the rings, but we use the bracelets, and sometimes given the beads from the men's family,
Mm-hmm.
and they wear it to indicate that they're married.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
so if the first indication before you approach someone, you have to look either on the neck. If he's unmarried, you can meet only like one, like this. And also unmarried ones don't have the big bracelets. So these ones, see like almost many women here are married. That's why they have the bracelets. Another indication, they have an inner skirt. The inner skirt also, it's not easy to remove. They only remove it during the night time when they go to bed.
Yep.
Then when you wake up in the morning, they put it on again. So that's the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is a skin, cow skin.
Uh-huh.
This is a cow skin, as you see. And it's used as a mattress.
Okay.
So 5 to 4 people, they can sleep here.
5. Okay. So back in the Netherlands, and I really appreciated this trip. going back into basics, shoot with a bow, going hunting and making fire with just wooden sticks. Yeah, it definitely made me realize that we need to appreciate life much more what we have. We can travel, we can watch TV, we can see on YouTube, etc. So yeah, definitely a really good message for everyone. I would also appreciate it if you put a comment below the video, if you hit the like button, share it with your friends, and if you don't want to miss out the next videos I'm posting up, then make sure to put on the notifications for the video. See you next time!